everybody. So fun. We're going to jump on in, and anyone who misses the beginning can just watch the replay. How's everyone's Monday going? This is like my favorite, you guys. All your faces just like fill me up, fills my cup up, and I absolutely love it. I am so excited today for all of you guys, whether you're watching this or the replay, to learn the how-tos of how to build this business. My name is Victoria McLean, and someone is not muted. If you're not muted, can you just mute yourself, please? Thank you. So I got started just for the products, and I am head over heels in love with the products. So passionate. I have everything that comes out. I have to have it in catalog, all in the cart, on its way to me. But I love the business even more. So that should say a whole lot, because financial freedom, you guys, like what a gift to give to people, especially during times like these. So these calls are my absolute favorite. I am so excited. Let's just see if we have Tracy on yet. Do we see Tracy yet? Is she here yet, Lauren? Not yet. Okay, that's okay. I'll just share my story first then. So today, I got started on my journey 3.5 years ago. It's almost been 4 years, which is absolutely crazy. Like I said, I was never gonna really do this as a business. I had my walls up big time with network marketing companies. I had done it, been there, done that, spent a ton of money, made no money. And I thought all network marketing companies are the same. Nobody actually makes money at those things. Everyone's a liar that says that they do. I have learned since then that that is not the case. But it was actually the day I got my starter kit in July 2016, and September came and I couldn't get the day off for my daughter's first day of school. And that was kind of my breaking point of taking the business side a little more seriously. I had worked with Lisa Blackstock for about 7 months, and she had talked about her love for the company, her love for the oils. Like she would go on these trips and come back just like, Young Living is the best. And I was kind of like, yeah, that's amazing for you, but not for me. And that day though, I spent the day crying in the cooler. I was managing a restaurant at the time, working 60 hours a week. So I spent the day crying in that cooler. And when Lisa came on for her shift at 3:30, I said, do you actually make money at this? That was my question. And she showed me her paycheck, which at the time she was a silver, and she was making about $3,200 a month, which to me was like, oh, I thought if I could make $3,000 a month from home and be with my babies and not have to miss out on these like huge, important moments in my children's life, like that would be everything for me. I couldn't even see bigger than that at that point. I thought if I did that, that would be like the best life ever. It has since grown even way bigger than I could have ever imagined, but that was my first goal. And even though that day was super hard, it turned out to be one of the best things, because it made me take the leap into this business, which I've said is just the greatest blessing ever. So today I'm going to speak to you guys just about community and building a community. This business is all about the community, you guys. Like, I don't know about you, but I feel like Young Living has the greatest community ever. And it's not hard to somebody is here, sorry. Is somebody not muted? Sydney is not muted. There we go. Sorry, there's like crazy feedback over here. Community is the best part. And when I first got started, nobody really wanted to hear anything about oils from me. People were like, no, don't talk to me about your network marketing, crazy lady. So what I did was I just attended classes because I didn't know anyone. I lived in a small town. I was fairly new here. And so I just thought, well, if I don't have anyone who wants to join me right now, I'll just keep learning. So I went to Lisa's classes, and I did one a week, and I got to know my Crossline team, which became like some of my dearest friends in this journey who have cheered me on. And oh my gosh, you guys, Crossline relationships are just so important. But what that did for me too was getting to know them was when somebody finally said yes, they were interested to come to a class. I was able to ask my Crossline to come and join me for that class. So it wasn't just me and one other person in my living room, me trying to talk to them about a kit. I had a room full of people there with me, supporting me, cheering me on. And when we have that, it just shows the excitement level is so massive, and it's not just us saying it's great. It's like a whole bunch of people are saying, yes, this is awesome too. So how can you build a community? Well, I did this business belly to belly. I am not a social media wizard by any means, but I'm working on it and learning. But what I did was I attended Lisa's classes. I got to know my cross line. Then I started hosting my own classes once a week, and I started asking friends that were coming to bring a friend back, bring somebody else back. And this is something that we can do online too. We can get people to like keep adding people. Invite your people onto these Zooms. Even if they can learn all the information from you, the power of getting them onto a Zoom and getting to know their cross line and their upline and everybody, this plugs them into the community and they can feel that support. Inviting them into the groups. Pick a group that you want to invite them into that you think they'll resonate with, and let them just see the love and support that is there as well. This is so huge. This gets people from like using oils to like using oils and being in the lifestyle and in the community, and it's everything. Another great thing that I did that I learned from Lisa and from other people before me is, you know, have business meetings. We used to go and meet at a restaurant, and then everyone can like get to know each other. And it's so much more than just learning the steps, you guys. It's about building that community. And or have a barbecue, or we would put on events like leadership retreats and stuff like that. And just whenever you can get your people together and introduce them to their cross line and just get that love going, that is just everything. And then also just like be a voice of positivity right now, especially like just be a lighthouse for your team so that everybody wants to like continue to be around you, and it'll just keep growing from there. But we seriously, the community has been my absolute favorite part of this whole journey. I had no idea when I was getting that starter kit that I would like meet my bestest friends and like grow closer to my family and grow closer to friends that I had lost touch with like for years and years. I mean, now I speak to people like every single day that are doing this business with me. We like speak every single day. And as we get older and we have kids and we have like mortgage payments and all that stuff happens, we tend to like lose touch, right, with people. That just naturally happens. But this has just been the most amazing blessing of bringing everybody together. So great. I see that Tracy is on the call now, and I know that she has to get back to work, but we so appreciate having her here. I heard her share this when we were at a meeting at Angela Bacchus's, that Angela Bacchus had, and I just thought, oh my gosh, we need to get this lady in front of everybody because she just speaks so much truth and from the heart, and I'm just so excited to have Tracy on the Zoom with us today. Hi, Tracy. I can unmute you.
Good. Hi. Thanks for having me, and I always love participating in these. And I just wanted to say a little tidbit as I'm listening to you. These kind of calls and this kind of mentorship that you have available costs most businesses thousands of dollars to do. Like the support that you get here from one another, and not, this is my territory, you can't touch this. You guys will all work together. And when you pay for that kind of knowledge and that kind of training, it is thousands of dollars. So there's a little bit of, and it's free, right? And not only are you learning that you've got friends in this business, you got friends that you can lean on for support in anything, not just the business, right? So it's cool. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Tracy Jacobson. Lauren Wall is my daughter. Lauren got me into this, so that's a little tidbit for those that don't know me. I am a business person. I went to school. I did a business degree at university. I majored in accounting. I grew up in a business family. My family owned a chain of grocery stores. I grew up learning that entire business, so that's where I knew. Small business, large business. After I finished university, I worked with a few startup companies. So I learned everything from the ground up, learning how to grow a business. I started, my first company that I owned was actually a brokerage company. So I was directly selling to the food industry in the whole Kootenays, Okanagan area. Lots of travel, lots of building relationships, and lots of sell. Only made money if you sell. Then I worked for 6 years as a chief financial officer for a fairly large private company in the manufacturing industry. I worked a lot on break-even analysis for small businesses that worked with this company. So tons of stuff there. And for the last 20 years, I've worked and owned my own retail company in Salmon Arm. So employees, all the headaches that come with owning your own business. I also looked at, as side income throughout my whole life, I looked at direct sales companies. I looked at business models for MLM companies in the past. They were out there. And I looked at all of those from the ground up. Never have I seen anything like Young Living. And that's what got me excited about it. Lauren showed it to me. I got to look at all of the details. Don't be afraid to share that with a business person. If you've got somebody out there that you know that's in business, don't ever be afraid to share this with them, what you're doing, because you don't know where they're at. Lauren looked at where I am. I've been in this business, and eventually a company that somebody owns, they're going to succession plan. They're going to plan for an end, whether they sell it, whatever they do. And they're always looking for what's next. So they could be 5 years out and you share this with them, that could change their plans for what they're going to do in the future. So don't be afraid to share it with them. And they're the best people that are going to understand this. They're going to understand the whole model. So you're thinking, get them into the oils, get them into the products. Yes, go for it. But there's a whole side of it that don't hide that back from. Don't be afraid to share this. And you really should feel comfortable. Yes, this is an MLM company, but it's a new style of MLM. You called it an ethical multi-level marketing. It's different. And people's mentality of what MLM pyramid is, they're stuck on what it used to be. They really are. This is not the same. So be proud of what you're doing. Don't be afraid to share that. And don't be afraid of what they'll see. Let them look at it. If they don't understand it, that's something different. But I can guarantee you, if they're business people, if they're entrepreneurs, they know. They'll understand it. So what I wanted to quickly tell you today is I've looked at the comparisons of startup costs. Some of you have heard me talk about getting into a business, buying an existing business. I've talked about that. What I wanted to talk to you about is the time. So when Glow is telling you, be consistent, it doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't, but don't slight this. If you spend 2 hours a day building yourself, building your business, doing all the components that Gloria and Lisa are telling you to do them. Do them, because it's the consistency of doing that builds this business. And if you're in a business like mine, I had to be consistent. I had to be consistent with 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. Now, you don't have to do that. Why? Because you've got all of these people here helping you. That's why you're not spending all that time. So yes, we talked about the different things, the investment value. We've talked about it here, that it only takes a few $100s to get into this business. You don't ever have the chance that you're going to have a loss month. In my business right now, in my current situation, that is what I'm dealing with. You're never going to lose tens of thousands of dollars in your business in 1 month. It's physically impossible. But in my business, in this industry and in this day and time, it is. That's a real fact. So you've got a low investment for a huge opportunity. So take those 2 hours, use them, be consistent with that. Because in every business, it takes consistency, every business. So use those 2 hours. And I think that's all I really wanted to say to you. I love that you're doing these. I think you guys should treat them well, and use the information that you gain from these people, because they really know what they're doing. That's it.
Thank you so much. You're so amazing. You just like speak right into my heart. I love it. And so matter of fact, right? Like, yes, this is amazing. Thank you for joining us from work. That's so awesome. We appreciate you. Great. Okay. So just to quickly finish on what I wanted to say as well is just how do you bring somebody from a product user to a product sharer? That seems to be a lot. For me, if I see somebody's like ordering the products every month, like I just assume that they want to build a business. Something else that I do is I just always plant that seed the minute that somebody gets their kit. I don't ever wait to bring up the business. Like she said, don't be afraid to share it, you guys. Like we have something amazing to offer people. It has absolutely changed my life and so many others' lives. So the moment that they get their kit, something that I say to plant that seed is just when you go home tonight and you put lavender and Northern Lights on your big toe and like your favorite blend in the diffuser and you have the best sleep of your life, you're gonna want to tell your sister or your coworker or your friend, here is how you sign somebody up. Boom. Here is how you sign somebody up. It's not if you maybe want to, it's you're going to, this is how you do it. And that just plants that seed, right? That confidence that you have about the business gives them confidence. If you're like scared and shy about it, then they're going to think like, well, this is sketchy. Like, why is she so nervous about it? But if you're confident about it, then that comes across. Another thing that I would do when I was doing classes, and this still applies with online as well. If you're doing like a weekly 101 and you see like the same person coming back and they're like excited and they're like maybe wanting to bring a friend, share with them the business, plug them into these calls, like just show them that. And like Tracy said, we just have the most amazing opportunity to share with people. So I really just think it comes with confidence. I'm really not afraid to share the business, and I haven't been since the day I made my first $400 paycheck. To me, that $400 is everything. Another thing just quickly to touch on is people will tell me, well, it must be easy for you because you're a platinum. So of course it's easy for you to share the business because you have this really big monthly income that you can share with people. And my answer to that is actually, I still do not share what I make a month. I still share what I made my very first month, because that is so much more relatable to people than a platinum income is, you guys. When you talk about like you could make an extra $200 or $400 a month, that is what speaks to new people. When you say $15,000 a month, they're like, okay, liar. They don't believe that. So don't be afraid. Don't think that you need to be a platinum or a diamond or a gold or a silver to like have that confidence behind you. $200 can change somebody's life. So have that confidence when you share that income as well. So awesome, awesome. Who do we have next here? I lost my place here. I think we have Laurence next, do we? Yes. Hi, Laurence. How are you? Our new silver just ranked up last month. This girl like grew so much in 1 month. It's bananas. This is why you set big goals, right? Then you like grow so much from those big goals. So we are just so proud of her and so excited for her to share today. Hi.
Thank you. Yeah, set big goals that are scary, and even if you don't hit them, like at least you're higher than you thought you would get. So that's super exciting. Today I want to talk about something that has really helped me build my business, and I think can help so many of you, and a lot of you are already doing this. It is amazing. I want to talk about relationships, because this business is all about relationship building, really. Like from the moment that you're building relationship with people you think who would be interested in this, to building relationships with the people that are already on your team. So I want to talk about that because I really think it's the key to this business and what's helped me connect with people and love on people. And so I know a lot of times when people are starting off in this business, they're like, oh, like, I don't know, I don't want to be weird. Like, I don't want to approach people about oils. And I'm like, don't be weird. Build relationships, love them, and ask questions. Like, this is, people love to talk about themselves. We all know that. That's just part of human nature. And we want to get to know them. In the end, there's something that connects all of us on this call and in our teams, is that we care about people. Yes, we care about the business, of course. Like, I'm just like Tracy, I'm a very business oriented person. I had my consulting business before, but we all have that, but we all have especially the motive behind it is helping others. And when you have that in your heart and you care about others and you build relationships, I think it's the best way, because you're building trust. You don't want to buy something from somebody that you don't trust, or you wouldn't, like, trust to know that they're telling you the truth. And I also think it's all about being there for others and listening in to understand, like, hey, what do they need? What do they need in their life that we have? Like, what can we give them in terms of, is it community? Is it like sleeping better? Is it for their children? Like, listen in for that need. And the only way you're going to know it is if you build that relationship with them. And you're not building it just to be like, oh, I want to sell you a kit. You're building it because you're like, I care for you. I want to be friends with you. And you will attract the people who will naturally be your friends and people who you can connect with. Right? So I think you never know who, like, I was talking to Adam Green and he told me this and it blew my mind. He said, you never know who you're meeting, who maybe won't be your next, like, builder or your next Jolene that was for Adam, but they'll be the person that will bring you to that other person as well. And on top of that, they're part of your journey. Every single person you meet, you'll learn something from. Like, they have something that you don't, and vice versa. So, like, it doesn't matter if they're building or they're not building. It doesn't matter if they're buying every month or they're not. They're still an important person for you in your organization. And as long as you treat them like that and you're still loving on everybody, I feel like your business will grow so much. And the other part that I wanted to talk about is building our business is really not about us. And I talked about it a little bit in the Awesome Oily Tribe. It's really about others. It's really about helping others build their dreams and create the life that they want. So really focusing on that and staying away from it being about us, and actually speaking to your people and asking them, like, what is their why? Why do they want to do this? And getting to know them, build relationships with them. So even if it's not the people right under you that you enrolled, but their people, talk to their people too, build relationships with their people too. Why? Because you never know who that person will be that, will come out of nowhere and want to share, or how sometimes you speaking to them will motivate them more than the person that enrolled them too, right? Like, that's the third party validation thing that everybody speaks about. And I really think helping people achieve their goals is amazing. Okay. So ask them, what's their goal this month? Get them to start. Like, to get to gold, my goal is not to just, I'm going to get to gold. It's like, I'm going to get my people to silver and executive and senior star and star. And so really focusing on those things, and it makes it so much more achievable too when you look at it from that perspective. It's not all on your shoulders. It's like, we're building this together. We're doing this together. So pour into your people, be generous, be loving, build relationships. There's just something about seeing others succeed and, like, just create the life that they love. There's something more beautiful than even that for you. Like, for me, hitting silver was that point where I was like, oh my God, this is not even just about me anymore. Like, look at Emma, look at all the people on my team. I'm just like, wow, it's amazing. So we all want to help others. And I think at the base of it all, the building of relationships is the foundation of it. And without that, our business wouldn't be succeeding. So it's not about selling, it's about building relationships. So I hope that was helpful.
Oh my goodness, you guys, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, so good. Yes, that is really what it is all about. It really is about just, like, loving on people and being there no matter what stage they're at, meeting them where they're at. I love that. So far, you guys, the things that have stood out to me in this call: consistency is key. It's all about helping others, plug people into the Zooms, create that community, right? Like, the business really is simple. I'm not going to say that it's always easy. There's things that come up that are not always easy, but the business really is a simple model. So listen to these things. I hope you're all taking notes. Taking notes. Good. Okay. Up next, we have Amy. Yeah, Amy's like, my notebook. We have Amy, and she's going to speak to us on essential rewards. It's exciting.
Hello. Nice to see you all. Happy Monday. I'm so excited, and yes, I'm absolutely taking notes, and even, like, for my talk, so I don't miss anything, because usually I don't take notes and I just kind of fly with what's coming, and it's usually okay, but it's a little spastic. So I got some notes today to be consistent. So hello everyone, my name is Amy. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys about essential rewards today, because it is the best. It's the best. It's a customizable monthly wellness box, right, that you are putting things into that you are using every day. right? It is 10 to 25% back on items that you and your family are already using, right? We're not asking people to spend and go above and beyond outside of what they're using in their average day. But the ones that we are asking them to invest in, we know, and we can, you know, teach them to understand and trust that they're toxin free, right? They're toxin free. They're from a beautiful company who has nothing but the people and our planet in mind. And it is just such a beautiful thing to be able to share with your people. And I don't know about any of you, but having a monthly wellness box that comes to me with things like my laundry soap, my dish soap, my beauty products, and everything like that, and I didn't have to go from store to store dragging my tiny humans up and down every aisle, reading ingredients, watching what's safe for them. So this is a win. When I can order all of those things for my family, for my home, for myself, with the click of a few buttons in my leggings with a glass of wine on like a Saturday evening or a Monday evening, like just, oh, that's such a win, right? And not only is it so simple with just the idea of like ordering online and having it come to your house, but it's also not an ordering online where you're supporting a, you know, big company that maybe doesn't have your best interests at heart, or maybe you don't even know aligns with you ethically or those kind of things. But we're shopping online, but we're also supporting local, right? We are supporting our local moms, our, you know, the business builders that are doing this business. When we order, we're, you know, I'm supporting my upline when I order, and I want to do that, right? I'm supporting a mom, I'm supporting this, and I'm, you know, teaching people to support themselves through doing this. And I just think that's so beautiful that we can have the ease of online shopping, but support a company that is, you know, dedicated to nothing but serving people and this planet, and it's dedicated to nothing but helping people live their best life. And that's what we do when we're shopping online through this company. So not only are we getting 10 to 25% back, which is the best, we're supporting our people, right? And I think that's just so beautiful. And so Essential Rewards, your monthly wellness box, you know, your first 3 months, you're getting 10% back. From month 4 to 24, you're getting 20% back. And then after that, you're getting 25% back. How many of you here are on Essential Rewards? Right? Like it's everything, right? And so those are reasons why Essential Rewards are super important, you know, to me. But what about why Essential Rewards is important to your business, right? Essential Rewards is everything for your business as well. How many of you would be really, really sad if no one shared Essential Rewards with you? Okay, and you found out that there was this program you could be ordering through, getting those 25% back with points to get more wellness products for your family, right? I would have super choice words for my upline, right? For my enroller, I would just have super choice words if I learned about that I was being totally missed out on all of these things. So you have to kind of share from that space, right? When people are looking, like taking a look at joining your team, when they're taking a look at ordering oils, all of these things, we have to share with them Essential Rewards because it's mean not to, right? It is, you're literally, so just don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Share with them that they can have all of this greatness that you have. And I know that even like when it comes to sharing certain aspects of this business, when you talk to people, it is can be a challenge for people to talk about Essential Rewards. But you have to just sit in that space that I just kind of created for you. But what would it be like if someone didn't share that with you, right? Think about how much you love Essential Rewards. How many of you love when you do points orders, right? A box of free stuff just showed up at your house, and I swear everything like free Ningxia tastes better, I swear. Right? So this box shows up to your house because you just ordered all things for a few months that you love anyways, and now you just got to order more of it for free. So when you're sharing Essential Rewards, right, the biggest thing is you don't want to be weird, right? And I'm all about letting our individual weird flags fly, right? But in this situation, you don't want to be awkward. You don't want to be really shy about it. You don't want to be like, so, like you talk about the oils all excited because the oils are so amazing. We're so excited. And then you're like, so there's this thing, it's this monthly auto ship thing, and you get points, and it's really awesome. you lost them. You've totally lost them, right? But you need to, before you share this, you need to quickly sit in that space of how much do I love Essential Rewards? How excited do I get about Essential Rewards? And what does this mean to me and them if I don't share it with them? So even if you have to take a moment to just get into that headspace and then you share with them about everything you love about Essential Rewards, it doesn't have to be complicated. You do not have to get into, and this month this, and this month this, and points this, and this. You just need to get into the fact that they have the best rewards program ever. You get points back for ordering monthly to get your free stuff, and I am here to support you in that, and I have got you, right? It's just with enthusiasm and so much conviction because you yourself love it so much, and none of you would order any other way, would you? Right? No. So don't ask your people to. Don't make them. Don't deny them that opportunity to get that kind of, rewards back, because I guarantee you anywhere they are spending their hard-earned money does not give them that type of rewards program back. Right? No one is getting that kind of rewards program anywhere else where they are spending their hard-earned money. So all we are doing is asking them to replacement spend the money they're already spending on products that are healthier, more beautiful for their home and their environment, and that they get like up to 25% back on, that they can get more free awesome stuff. And then they just send you free presents anyways for being loyal. And there's just so many, we all know the perks of Essential Rewards. If you're not on it, you need to be on it. And you need to share that with everyone. I don't know a mom alive that I don't want to scream from the rooftops and shake them and be like, you could be getting so much more value for your money. Right? So much more value for where you are spending your hard-earned money on probably products that aren't that great for you. So let's just blow the roof off this thing and be like, you need toxin-free products, you need them on Essential Rewards, and then you know what? You need to share Essential Rewards and then share the business with people and how they're going to share Essential Rewards, because we know that when we share Essential Rewards with people, that's our business. You're in the business of Essential Rewards. That is your residual income, right? And that is the beauty of this business model, is the residual income. And you are creating a residual income for yourself with Essential Rewards. So if you share Essential Rewards with your people and get them so excited about it, they're going to share Essential Rewards with their people in an enthusiastic way as well, right? And that's how this beautiful system works. But if your people aren't on Essential Rewards, yeah, you might get that starter kit bonus, but it's not residual. Right? You get that bonus for sharing, it's great, but if you get them going on the Essential Rewards, that's where the residual income comes from. The people who are ordering monthly for years and years and years and years because they have discovered a toxin-free, simple, easy way to live that is monthly, right? So that's the beauty of it. Essential Rewards for us as individuals is such a spectacular thing. Essential Rewards for your business is everything. So you need to get comfortable with loving Essential Rewards, which is not hard because it's the best. Right? It's the best. So get excited when you're sharing that with people. If you need to sit in that space and be like, hey, why do I love Essential Rewards? Because I don't know about you guys, I could just spout out all the things. I would probably be overwhelming and oversharing in Essential Rewards if I talked about everything. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I get 25% back and I get free things and you should hear all the free stuff I got and I got this, this, and this, and this. And if you order this month, but it's too much. So you have to rein in your excitement a little bit because you don't want to overwhelm them, but be excited enough that it's exciting because you know how exciting it is. Right? Don't deny that to your people and to, the loved ones around you, that they could be, saving that kind of money, getting those free things and getting this beautiful wellness box to them monthly. It's pretty great when you think about it, right? So share Essential Rewards. Don't be scared. Don't be weird. Love on it and love on your people in that way. Thank you guys.
So good. Share it with the confidence that Lisa shared with me when she got me started on my kit. There was no choice. She was like, I'm going to start you on this program called Essential Rewards, and there's no fees. You're not locked in anything, and we'll just check in on you next month. And I thought, oh, I'm for sure going to cancel after I get my starter kit. And almost 4 years later, guys, here I am. But when you start somebody on it from the get-go, it's so much easier to keep someone on than it is to not start someone and try to get them on it afterwards. So that confidence is everything. And Amy, oh my gosh, you just got me so excited again about our rewards program. I just cannot ever get enough. It's the best. Okay. Oh my gosh, great call, everybody. So up next we have Lauren Bannister. She shared some tips My daughter is trying to steal my phone right now. No, thank you. She shared some tips, homeschooling, all about social media that were just so simple, and they've really, really helped me. So I'm so excited for her to share these with all of you guys as well. Hi, Lauren.
Hi. I had to run outside because my kids started screaming, so you get to see my yard now. Thank you all so much for being on this call. Thanks, Glo, for asking me to speak. So as Glo said, she's not a social media guru. I am not either, but I started doing a few simple things and it's been working lately. So I am going to share what I'm doing. If you don't know how to use Instagram and don't understand anything I start to talk about, I recommend writing it down anyways and then YouTubing it. It'll help you out. So as everyone's talking about consistency and building relationships, that's exactly what I've been doing with Instagram. So I do 15-minute blitz every single day, even on the weekends, every single day. And I am just using social media to connect with new people and build relationships with new people. So I don't do follow trains or anything. I actually go into the search bar where you can search hashtags. And so first I want you to think of who you are and what interests you have and what you want to bring to other people on social media. So if you go to my page, you'll see a lot of health and wellness tips. You'll see gardening and chickens and animals, lots of things like that. So first, before you start searching stuff, I want you to think of the type of people you'll have in common or what your audience is. So for me, I'm a mom of boys. So sometimes I'll go into the search bar and I'll search hashtag boy mom. And then a bunch of people who have posted a photo with the same hashtag, boy mom, their profiles will pop up and I'll go to somebody's profile that I find I have something in common with, or I can serve them in some way, whether that's Young Living or not. Maybe they just need a friend, and I'll like 5 to 10 of their photos so they get a ton of notifications from me. And I actually find 2 photos that I really can authentically comment on or ask them a question. And when I do that, they notice me, and they will most likely about 5 out of 10 times they'll go to my profile, start liking and commenting on my photos, and they'll start following me. So then I've built an actual authentic, genuine relationship and bond instantly with this person who lives wherever in the world, and they start to see all of my stuff. So that's what I do for at least 15 minutes every single day. And I do that for 5 to 10 new profiles. So I'm constantly getting new people coming to my page. On top of that, throughout the day, if you want to check out my profile, maybe you have no idea, it's not perfect, but my Instagram name is essentially Changing Lives. So what I'll do throughout my day, there's a Royal Crown Diamond called Madison Vining, and I noticed she was getting a lot of signups through Instagram, and she just shows little snippets of her day throughout the day, and it's like feeding her animals, and then in the background you'll see Young Living products, or like Amy and I have chickens now, so we're showing people how to use oils with chickens. Things like that. And I will post little polls, so you can do a poll of, do you use oils? And some people say no. And then that right there, you can go and message them if you've already built a relationship with them. So just things like that. I post at least once a week about the starter kit. And then at least once or every 2 weeks, I'll do something about the business. This is on top of actually reaching out to people and messaging them and stuff. This is just to gain some new people to reach out to. But yeah, that's my 15-minute blitz, is looking up hashtags, liking 5 to 10 photos, finding those profiles, and yeah, following at least 5 to 10 new people and posting in my stories. And I hope that helps you out a little bit.
Thank you so much. That has helped me. I've made so many new friends on social media. And I just think that's so great for right now too, right? If we spent 15 minutes every single day consistently, just reaching out to new people, how great is that to like build up that cold market, right? So that's really fun. And it's fun. You make new friends around the world. So awesome. Winning. Great. Next we have Lisa Blackstock, and she is going to speak to us all about systems, which is so important, you guys. So excited for this one.
Right?
So thank you. This is exciting. This has been a great call, like so many nuggets. So much has been covered already, which is amazing. So I am going to talk about systems, and like Glo says, get people into the Zoom calls, get people into the Facebook groups. That's part of our system, and that's where they feel the hug of the community. That's where they feel like they see the vision that's coming at them. So I started 6 years ago, and I literally had no idea what the heck I was doing. So I made all the mistakes, and I'm here to tell you not to do any of them. So when I started, I had done other network marketing companies, and other companies have different systems than what we have with Young Living. So the main difference is when you go to order something from another company, usually you go to a representative and you order through them, you place your order, and then you meet up with them in some weird parking lot and you exchange money. And if you want to order again, you call them in 3 months or 6 months, or they get a hold of you. So there's this constant back and forth of, do you want to order something, right? But the main thing with Young Living that really attracted me, because I had wasted a lot of time and effort, when you're getting those orders every month and you're finding those people every single month, you don't have that, you don't have that, those people that are ordering every month. But with Young Living, it's a product. These are products that are a need. They're products that people use and they consume. So once I realized that I could never live without these products, then it was like, okay, don't hold me back, because I'm going to be telling all the people, they are going to want all the things like I want them. They're going to need all the things like I need them. And so that is something worth putting my time and effort into. I had done another company for 3.5 years and made zero money. Okay, so if you make like 25% of the orders of like a $20 order, that's real hard. And then you have to go and find all new people next month, so you're not nagging all the same people. So anyways, when you have people that need the products and all you have to do is support them, and you have to show them the value of the lifestyle, they are going to know the reasons why that these products are so important for their health, and they're just going to be ordering without you even being there. So you just need to show them how to do that. You need to support them and show them the why, the power of the value of the lifestyle. So getting rid of those chemicals. And then those people, their orders process at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You are sleeping and you are making money in your sleep. So that is the difference, is like, do you want to start every month trying to find people to order things? Or do you want them to be ordering at midnight while you're sleeping, and you just get to build on that every single month? So you have already put that effort out. Now the next month, you find more people and it builds on top of what you've already done. So that's the brilliance of this network marketing, like our company, is that it's a need and that people want to keep ordering it. And I cannot express that enough. Even in these weird times, we have products that people need, and our businesses are growing exponentially. So I can't tell you how grateful I am, because I know there are people out there that are suffering, but this is also the value of our business, is that we can share it with others. We're not just like, haha, look at me, I'm so successful, but we can be like, look what you can do from the comfort of your own home, and you can build a network marketing business that's residual, and that you can put your time into this and it's actually worth it. So what was I gonna say? So keeping it simple. So what really brought me to Young Living, another reason, was that all I needed was a starter kit. I did not need a whole bunch of things in my closet. I did not need to stock up on things and sell what products I had in my closet. All I needed was a starter kit, and I needed a script and some human beings, right? So when you can't keep your mouth shut and you're gonna tell everyone at work and you're gonna tell all your friends, that's easy. You need a script, that's easy. You need a starter kit. And that is duplication. That is gonna make it so easy for your team to duplicate when you support them and you find people that are enthusiastic like you. So the other part is I want to talk about the class. So when you're having your online classes or your in-home classes, when we can do that, keep it simple. Keep the descriptions about the oil simple. Don't tell everybody what's in every single oil. Don't go into like long drawn out things. Keep it really simple. So you want to focus on a few key testimonies because people love to hear your stories and what's really worked for you. They don't really care about what's in the oils or what's in the blends. So keep it simple in that respect as well. And when you have a class, keep it to 30, 40 minutes so that people aren't like zoning off and they know that they could do that. If you're holding up one of these and you're reading from this, that's super simple, that's duplicable. People can just order these and they're like, okay, I got this. I can tell my mom, my sister, my best friend, and all the descriptions of the oils are in here. So that keeps it really, really simple for you as well. And if you go on for an hour and a half, you've lost them. Like they will never duplicate what you're doing. I always like to say, like, do I want this duplicated? And will it duplicate, right? Do I want it duplicated? Like, is it complicated? Am I like mixing oils in all of the, I don't know, if you're doing like recipes with essential oils and that's how you're introducing someone to Young Living, I don't think that's going to be the best way to start somebody, right? So you want to keep it really, really simple. So you're keeping your classes simple. Selling single oils. Okay, this is like a hard no for me. I have never sold a single oil. I will give somebody a sample. I will send somebody off with, you know, like one of those little bottles out of your starter kit. But if they want a single oil, I'm like, you know what, we should just wait until you're ready to get the starter kit because I do not want to sell you an oil at retail price. That's going to cost you way too much money. And I know you're going to want like to save that money towards a starter kit. And you can even value out the price of those 2 or 3 oils they want versus the price of the starter kit. And then you're showing them the difference, right? So those 3 oils is going to cost you like over $100. For another $90, you're going to get a diffuser, 10 more oils, and show them that value. And then they're like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I'll wait until next month and I'll take that sample from you. And another thing is walking your new members through the enrollment process. So don't just like send them your link and like hope for the best. Walk them through the process, get on the phone with them. You want them to go through that process and feel like supported. And they walk out the other side of it with their starter kit processed, right? So a lot of the time, or sometimes that can, like, people can get kind of confused and then they back away and then they don't know what to do. So just showing them that support right from the beginning, and show them how to get their orders paid for. Like Glo says, like, it's so easy to share with your friends. If you make it complicated, then it's complicated to them. So it's so easy to share with your friends. Like, all you have to do is share them your link and invite them to this class that we're having on Thursday. We'll do all the talking, just invite your people. Like, make it easy for your people that are just starting off, right? So get them in and then they're getting trained and then their people are getting introduced to the whole system. And yes, okay, I think that's all I had. So follow up with your people. Oh, the other part was if you do sell single oils, you will not get a starter kit bonus. So that's another downside, right? So you're just gonna get paid 25% of that single oil. Boo, boo, don't do it. It does not help your members get into the lifestyle. They will likely never order another thing from you if they order a single oil. They just won't, because their brains won't be like, oh my gosh, this was amazing. It's not going to answer every single need that they have. Whereas when you get a starter kit, you have like so many oils to try and play with. And so for their child, that oil that you gave them may not work for their sleep issue, but it works for the parent. So they have just so many more options. So that's really showing the value to them as well, is just having that. And then they're also more invested in the whole lifestyle. So when you spend $200, you're invested in the lifestyle. You're actually going to think about switching out chemicals. You're really going to dig into it. Whereas if you spend $30, you're like, meh, those didn't really work for me. So we really want to start people off on the right foot. And whatever you do duplicates. So how do you want to grow a team? Do you want to grow a team with people selling single oils, or do you want to grow a team with people like sharing a lifestyle and sharing starter kits and sharing, like, these people are going to be on the journey for the next 30 years if you start them off the right way. If you support them, if you bring them into the community. Like I tell you, even if I didn't have oils, I would never leave any of these people's side because I need them in my life. So incorporate them into the community because we got their back. If you are like having a busy Sunday, someone else has got them, right? And they're feeling the love and they're like just feeling encouraged. And all of us women so need this. We've been so like with other women in our life up until this point, and then you get in this community, you're like, I didn't know women could be this amazing. I love them all. And selling single oils does not get chemicals out of people's lives. So ultimately, we want to change people's life. We do not want to sell single oils. We want to get chemicals out, and we want to, I don't even know what to say, but we want to take all the money from those big corporations that don't give a hoot about you or your family or your children, and we want to put it into the pockets of moms and dads that really care and that's going to change their life and pay for hockey and pay for their piano lessons. So vote with your dollar and make it count, okay? Keep it simple and get them into the system. I love you all. Yay for Monday.
Is anyone else feeling freaking pumped right now? I know, right? I'm always like, down with the terrible CEOs. Like, let's change the world one kid at a time, right? Like when you have that kind of passion behind you, no mountain's too big to climb when you have that kind of passion and belief. So the last thing I just wanted to end off with everyone is perfection is overrated, okay? Don't wait until you're perfect. Don't compare to other people who have like nicer, whatever. You guys, my team, I spelt the name wrong. That was not on purpose, you guys. I did that wrong because I was just in a hurry. I'm a mom. I was busy. Nothing I have done is perfect, and I've left it there. Do you know why I've left it the way it is? Because it's a reminder, you guys, nothing has to be perfect. In fact, perfect doesn't duplicate. So what I'm going to leave you with is go print a script, get your butt in front of a camera, book a freaking 101, and get your face out there. I don't care if you drop oils or you say things wrong, just do it because that's how you get good, okay? So that's your homework. Just go do it. You don't have to be perfect. I still can't tell you what's in Digest, okay? But guess what? I'm almost a diamond, so that doesn't actually matter. We can just show people where to find the answers. You don't have to have them all, right? It's that whole like giving a man a fish versus teaching a man to fish. So even if you're a genius, and good for you if you are, that's so great. Don't be one, okay? In this business, don't be one. You can be one behind the scenes, but just say, let's find that answer together. Let me show you. Because I think that's what stops a lot of people from just booking that class is they think they have to know everything before that they can do that. You don't have to know everything, okay? And if you do know everything in front of a class, you'll probably sell kits, but no one will turn around and share. So simple duplicates. I absolutely loved this call, you guys, today. It's so nice to see all your guys' faces. The sun is shining here anyway. I know we have people from all over the place on this call, so hopefully you got some sunshine where you are too. Yeah. All right, everybody. Can't wait to see those classes. I even made my husband. He's going to book a class too, so just saying. Get those men working for you too, ladies. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day. Mwah! We will talk to you guys later. Bye. The replay will be up soon. Bye. The long, awkward goodbye of a Zoom. Have you seen that?